everyone. Today we are going to be starting a new chapter, body movements. So first we are going to talk about body movements in animals, and then later we will talk about body movement in humans. So first we are going to talk about what is movement and locomotion. So why do animals need to move? Animals need to move to either find food, water or shelters. They also need to move in order to hunt their prey or escape from their predator. The act of moving from one place to another is known as locomotion. Now, animals perform many actions such as shutting eyelids, chewing, sitting up or lying down without shifting from one place. These actions are known as movement. Locomotion and movement are one of the major things that separate plants from animals. Plants stay rooted in one place where animals can move around freely. Plants show only movement, whereas animals show both movement and locomotion. The movement and locomotion of an animal depends on its body structure as well as the surroundings. For example, the snake has a long and slender body, thus it slithers on the ground, whereas the body of a bird is light and is suitable for flying. So now we are going to discuss about gait or movement in animals. So first of all, we are going to discuss movement and locomotion in earthworms. Now, an earthworm moves slowly in the soil. An earthworm has a long cylindrical body which is made up of several ring-like segments known as metameres. There are 100 to 150 segments in the body of an earthworm. Now, under the body of an earthworm, there are tiny hair-like bristles known as setae. Now, the setae's job is to help the earthworm grip the ground. There are 80 to 120 setae in each segment of the body. There are setae present in every segment except for the first, last and the centellum. The body of an earthworm does not have any bones. Instead, it has a liquid known as a coelomic fluid which helps it to maintain its shape. Coelomic means body. Now, how exactly does an earthworm move? In order to move, the earthworm first fixes its rear end to the ground and then expands its front end. After that, it fixes the front end and pulls in the rear end. This moves the earthworm forward a little. It repeats these movements again and again in order to move forward. Also, there is both forward and backward movement in the body of an earthworm. It does backward movement in order to find food with the help of a protein known as neuropeptide. Now, how exactly is the body of an earthworm divided? There's the front part followed by the cerebellum, the rear end. Now, the cerebellum helps the earthworm in reproduction and is only available in mature earthworms. When an earthworm develops cerebellum, it means it is mature and ready for reproduction. So now, did you know that the earthworms are an herbivore species and their age is maximum 6 years. Now we are going to talk about why an earthworm is called a farmer's friend. An earthworm, while moving, eats its way through soil and excretes undigested and partially digested forms in the soil. This helps to increase the fertility of the soil. Hence, an earthworm is known as a farmer's friend. So now we are going to talk about the important points in movements of earthworm. Number 1, movement of earthworm is known as crawling or wriggling movement. Number 2, an earthworm has no bones, so movement takes place with the help of the muscles. Number 3, a earthworm moves using muscles in setae, which are the tiny hair-like bristles. Number 4, an earthworm uses two types of muscles in movement. They are known as longitudinal and circular muscle. Number 5, setae helps in gripping the ground. Thank you and Jai Hind. In next video, we are going to learn about the movement of snails.